Hi everyone! Today let's start to get to know the Fireberry system so you can get to work. For the first step, we'll go over all the different parts of the top bar menu. This is the main menu and can be found at the top of any system page. You can use this menu to navigate through the system and find anything you're looking for. On the right, you'll see a few different icons, which we'll get to soon. On the left, you'll find options which each help you get to a different type of data. For example, right now we are viewing my accounts. By clicking on another option, such as contacts, we'll instead open all the data for all the contacts in my system. By clicking on the accounts option, we can go back to my list of accounts. You might notice that there are some types of information you'd like to open which are not on your list. For example, on this list, I don't see tickets. To open it, let's use the More option. This opens a list of the options which aren't on my main menu. We can now search for the tickets option and then click on it to open all my tickets. In this way, you can easily access and navigate through all the different types of data in your system. If things aren't totally clear, don't worry, in our next lesson, we'll go over the different options in detail. Let's check out the rest of our menu. On the right, you'll find a couple of different icons which we'll go through together. Let's start with your profile picture on the far right. Clicking on it will open a pop-up where you can sign out of the system. You can also clock in and out of work to easily track your hours. By clicking Profile, you can open up your personal details. Here you can set your email, add a profile picture, choose when you get notifications, and much more. Don't worry, we'll go over all the options in a later lesson. Now that you know where to set up your personal details, you might be wondering where you can change things on a system-wide level. Let's go back to our menu and move over to the settings gear. If you don't see this option, don't worry, not everyone has access to the settings. Feel free to skip ahead to the next section. If you do have the settings gear, click on it to open the system-wide settings. Here you'll be able to find tabs for many different parts of the system. For example, the System tab helps you manage your users, set permissions, customize your data, and much more. You can use the Integrations tab to create and manage outside integrations, like your email inbox for Facebook. All your billing information is easily accessible by clicking Billing. Each tab has its own set of pages you can use to make system-wide changes. Next to the Settings option on our menu, you'll see a clock. Let's click on the clock to open our daily agenda. Here you can see all the different tasks and meetings which I have on my schedule for today. By clicking Tomorrow or This month, we can open up a list of my upcoming activities instead. The Overdue option is a great way to check for any tasks which I may have forgotten and make sure nothing falls through the cracks. We can even use the More option to choose the week we'd like to display or a custom date. By using the agenda, you can easily check what your responsibilities are each day and stay on top of your work. Once we've looked at the schedule, let's check out my notifications. The bell icon on the main menu will have a red icon if I have any new notifications. The number 3 here lets me know that I have 3. By clicking the bell, I can open a list with all my recent notifications. These notifications will let me know when fields have been changed, when a user has mentioned me in a note, and much more. Each one will show me which system user created the change, as well as when they made the change and where the change happened. In this notification, Mark mentioned me from Barbara Jones' account today at 4 p.m. By clicking on it, I can easily open up Barbara's account and take a closer look. Now that I'm up to date on all my newest notifications, let's check out the rest of the menu. The Help option is here to guide you through your first steps in the system. You can use the search bar to quickly search through the Help Center and find any information you need. The Useful Links section gives you quick access to help articles, Fireberry's status page, our support team, and more. To close the Help section, simply click the question mark again. Next to the Help section, you'll find a magnifying glass. Click on it to open up the system-wide search, where you can look up any information you want to find. Let's find Barbara Jones. By typing in Barbara's name, we'll find all the data in the system which uses the word Barbara, no matter which type of data it belongs to. That's why we can see Barbara's account, as well as some tasks for Barbara, and even a meeting she has scheduled. We can click on any of these options to open up their details. Make sure you type in at least 2 characters whenever you use the search bar. By clicking the X, you'll close the search results and instead find a list of everything you've recently opened. This is a great way to easily access data you've just created or edited. You can also open your recent history by clicking your logo on the far left of the main menu. To the right of your history, you'll find your favorites, which we'll learn about soon. That's all for today. I hope you enjoyed and are ready to navigate through your system.